Well, we are in the middle of spring right here. Summer just a few weeks away, but our meteorologist Kimberly Newman has been looking ahead to the summer to let us know what our El Nino patterns will look like. Kimberly?
Well, it's certainly a question that I get whenever I am out in the community. Dane, Ryan, what will the next season look like? Obviously, on a day-to-day basis, I'm looking at things like weather balloon launches and different model data to determine 5, 6, 7 days out. But folks want to know 30, 60, 90 days out, and that's exactly the purpose that this serves. What I look at by diving into some of those details are the past few seasons. Now, did our temperatures, rainfall, and snowfall amounts come above or below average? And of course, as you just heard Dane and Ryan say, did our El Nino Southern Oscillation, shortened to ENSO, including your La Nina as well, did that impact us? And certainly it does have an impact. Look closely at what last winter had in store for us. If you ask anyone, neighbors, friends, relatives, what do you remember about last winter? Everyone will say, man, it was warm, above average temperatures, and with that, below average snowfall totals. An absolute textbook definition of a La Nina impact in the Great Lakes and Midwest. When the jet streams are modified, we typically see warmer than average temperatures and drier than average conditions. But on the flip side, when an El Nino takes over, we don't see the same kind of impacts on our actual temperatures in summer, but we do typically expect wetter than average conditions when your sea surface temperature increases under the influence of an El Nino. Currently, we are at a neutral phase. That means our sea surface temperatures are near normal, which is responsible for our great, comfortable, and a little bit warmer spring weather we've been experiencing with some thunderstorms out there. The future of that oscillation brings a moderate El Nino into play with above normal sea surface temperatures developing. So with doing my research, I dove deep into climatology data, looking back at 1964 and 1965, where a moderate La Nina transitioned into a strong El Nino, bringing below average summer temperatures and above average late summer rainfall. The same conditions, or very similar, occurred in 1985 to 1986. And with that data and that evidence to back it up, I'm able to put together a forecast for 2017 based on the fact that we are now going from a weak to moderate La Nina through a neutral phase now and into a weak El Nino late this summer. Looking closely at what a typical year would unfold as in the Ohio region, I want you to focus on these three numbers: 70, 74, 72. That's June, July, and August. My forecast, broken down specifically by your average numbers for the month, is a little bit lower than that, particularly through June and August. July, the warmest month in my forecast of this coming summer season. Despite that, don't think that we won't experience a warm summer. I expect 8 to 12 90-degree days to pop up in our forecast over the next 3 months. But remember, El Nino is always specifically responsible for more rain. So especially late in the season, I do expect above average rainfall. That'll be as we head towards August of this summer. My final conclusions: a weak El Nino developing for us brings near normal temperatures. We should be right on par for typical summer weather. We'll have a limited severe thunderstorm potential as we move forward through June, July, and August. And Dane and Ryan, that above average rainfall late in the year definitely looks like something we'll keep a close eye on, but at this point, that is 90, 120 days out. So we've got some time to prepare, unlike the forecast that I give you every single day as we move forward here day by day through the season.
A lot of numbers to go through. Very good breaking that down, Kimberly. Thank you so much. And we know that your local forecast for the 7-day will be